into scrap. How would you assess how they did in their response tonight?
I mean, I think they responded the right way. This game was not lost by our effort. It was not lost by our scrap. They gave us what they had tonight. They competed. They played together. They competed together. That's not where this game was lost tonight.
Where do you believe the game was lost tonight?
There was a few places. I think it was some momentum changing calls that were made or weren't made. I think our guys showed up and gave the effort to deserve the respect that both teams should garner. And tonight, I don't think that was the case. The Lakers are a hell of a basketball team. Don't get me wrong. They deserve everything they have coming. But our guys scrap and play hard and deserve, the same. And, were there plays that we made, down the stretch where we could have made better decisions? Sure. When you're in a position where, you're playing uphill, you have to be even better and be even more certain with your decisions, your shot selection, your defensive execution. So we could have been better there as well, but it's hard to overcome the champs plus.
Fedor, go ahead.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. JB, fourth quarter, LeBron, what do you even say? What do you even do?
I mean, again, you take your hat off to him. There's a reason why he is who he is, and he's accomplished all the things that he's accomplished. If he's making shots like that, you pat him on the butt. You try to do more the next time and force him to take an even more difficult shot. But again, when a guy's doing what he did tonight, he's hard to deal with. I think we've all seen that and we all understand that as well.
JB, what do you hope Isaac takes away from his first ever meeting against LeBron?
It's the experience. It's the experience of having to defend a guy who, gets it all different ways. They put him in the post, they ducked him in off cuts, they put him in pick and roll, they put him in elbow ISOs, they put him in playmaking scenarios. There are no possessions off for you when you're defending a guy like that. I thought Isaac, took the challenge and did a great job and challenged, every shot. But, at the end of the day, I think this is a great learning experience for Isaac. Because again, we talked about it before. It's like you can watch film and watch ESPN as much as you want to, but until you get that up close and personal feel and experience it, you don't really know. So I think it's a great, experience and learning experience for Isaac. And again, we're putting a lot on a 19-year-old kid, right? So as coaches, organizationally as fans, we have to understand that too, and take responsibility for that also. So that falls on my shoulders and my responsibilities as well.
Kelsey
Russo, The Athletic. JB, Drummond went for 25 points and 17 rebounds tonight. What can you say just about his, continued presence in the paint, especially tonight too, to kind of just keep you guys in the game, and then as well your other bigs, JaVale, and oh my gosh, yeah, just I guess their presence tonight and how it's helpful.
Again, I think Dre went on a stretch where we couldn't score. We needed somebody to manufacture some buckets for us. We needed to be better on the defensive glass to finish off possessions. and he did a phenomenal job of rebounding the ball and then punishing them on the other end. There's another instance of a guy who continues to put pressure on the rim, but doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as he should. And I know he's big. I know he's difficult to referee. But if he keeps being that aggressive, and he keeps creating that much contact, he deserves to go to the free throw line like everybody else, because that changes the game, right? That changes the rhythm of the game. That puts us in the bonus. That puts them in foul trouble. So again, we just got to continue to ask him to keep doing what he's doing, because he's doing a great job.
And when you look at how you guys played defense tonight, overall, I guess, what is the biggest takeaway that you want your guys, as you are continuing to build this defense, and how they were able to defend these guys?
I mean, I thought, you look at the box score, and we did a great job against everybody. Lebron just had a hell of a night. You look at the job that Dre did on Anthony Davis, what he forced him into 5 or 16 shooting. That's a great job. And then ask a guy to carry us on the offensive end of the floor too. So I thought we did a really good job defensively. They just had a guy who in our league, as we know, was capable of having those nights. And he will